Chris writes in, since you were seen as road agent and had a relationship with him, why don't you think other talent liked him? Of course, Chris is asking about the rumor and innuendo. And he also follows up, who complained the most about Cena? Do you remember any talent having a real issue with John?
Well, I'm sure, in their own world and in a different group of people, I'm sure everybody, because he was the guy, he was the chosen one. He was the guy that was the face of the company and worked his way up to the top babyface slot. And I'm sure, everybody on the roster had some animosity to that. It wasn't something that they said to me because I was pretty much friends with everybody. Could they have said it to me and it wouldn't have went any further? Absolutely. And there were things that were said, Wasn't my place to have an opinion. My job was to make every guy that I was assigned their match that day better than what they were the day before. And that's it. And it wasn't to protect John, or it wasn't to go behind John's back and, when I was in another group of top guys and say something derogatory. But I think the talent all knew they could speak their mind, say what they want to say around me, and it didn't go anywhere because it wasn't my job to even have an opinion about that. My job was to make everybody better, and that's what I tried to do.
Jim Lee Master writes in, do you think you will ever write another book? Your career has been so fascinating. I'm sure it would be a bestseller.
I've been asked that a bunch too. Not sure. Maybe if I feel like I've got enough stories on the backside since I wrote the last one, which I think I probably do, that would be an interesting read. The main thing is I don't want anybody to finish it and shut the book and go, wow, that was the shits. Excuse me. So yeah, maybe I would consider talking about it with somebody and possibly at some point.
Interesting question here. Late to the Nitro Party again. He says, did you ever have to get rough with an enhancement talent who wasn't listening or taking direction? I feel like I know the answer to this one.
To the degree that I just had to take over the match. Yes. And I don't think it was a guy trying to be a smart ass. I just think guys had came to TV with no experience. They were a nervous wreck. They just kind of locked down on you and you couldn't move them. You couldn't put them anywhere. You couldn't do anything with them. And, there's a lot of young, strong, tough guys out there that are real green. And I never took a liberty with anybody in the ring, but there was times when I had stuff in my mind to try to do for them a little later in the match. Because if you gave a guy something when everybody in the audience is not expecting him to get anything, now it goes from just being a squash to something a little bit interesting. Oh, God, I didn't expect to see that. Well, maybe we'll see something else. And it becomes a better viewing experience. But yeah, I don't know names and I don't remember exact situations, but there were a few deals where I think guys just locked down and got nervous and kind of went back to their roots.